Hello everyone. Today I will read and review Bart Simpson's Treehouse of Horror comic book. This is the first issue and it was published back in 1995. I really like the cover art. I think it's spooky and cool. Um, so the first comic is called Little Shop of Homers. How could such an unfortunate thing have happened? The horror of it all! Egats, surely we are doomed. I don't know what egats means. What? I think it's kinda cute. On a typical evening at the Simpsons house, this blows. These don't even work on a magazine. The only sensation I'm getting is a throbbing headache. Hey Homer, whoever sold you these X-ray specs ripped you off. In fact, I suggest we consider a lawsuit. I think I'm getting a brain tumor. Don't be silly, Bart. The warranty on those top secret goggles must have expired years ago. Snip, snip. Hey, ay, caramba, they do work. This is disgusting. At least whoever designed this technology had the good taste to put a limit on what these glasses can reveal. Oh, my mistake. I was right the first time. Junk. Speaking of disgusting, what's that awful smell? Oh, Dad, a few discomforts are sometimes required in the quest for scientific satisfaction. Yeah, but does it have to be so smelly? Yeah, somebody crack a window. As usual, no one in this family appreciates anything intellectual. No. Lisa, sweetie, we all appreciate you, but that experiment of yours does smell unpleasant. Fine then, I'll just take this to my room where no one will have to fake interest in it, or perhaps I should take it to the cold, dark backyard. That's okay, honey, your room should be fine. Stink like that rises, or is it heat that rises? Snick. Whip. This gives me an idea. If I can combine human DNA from Dad's toenail clippings with that of a plant. Sorry. Gurgle, gurgle, gluck. Cool. She's an evil genius. Now for a drop of nourishment. Eureka! If your goal is to make the world's stinkiest plant, you've succeeded. Roar! Yikes, sorry! The ignorance of mankind is always the main obstacle in the advancement of science. But I'll show them all. No, ha 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 ha. Crack. Cool. The next morning. Lisa, honey, time to get up and get ready for school. How can you stand that stench, sweetie? It's horrible. I want you to throw out that plant. Mom, I can't. It's my science project. I hate to I hate to tell you this, Lisa, but I think your science project is no longer with us. Oh no, why? Dear sweet plant, I had hoped to give you more than a life of flies and manure, but alas, 'twas not meant to be. Sniff, sniff. Bummer, huh, sis? This will make an excellent stink bomb. Oh, Lisa, no use crying over dead plants. I'll snatch a fern out of Smither's office for you. He'll never miss it. That guy has hundreds of them. Don't bother, Dad. I'm doomed to failure. I might as well quit before I develop any more visions of rising beyond my humble origins. That's the spirit. Funny. Time for havoc, my stinky friend. Hey Bart, wait up! Whoa, you're not going to get much trade in action today with this lunch. You'd do better with the sauerkraut sandwiches my mom makes me. That's not my lunch, Milhouse. That's the makings of a primo stench missile. Let's find a target. Oh, Bart, I don't think this is such a good idea. Bully Bonanza ahoy! We've found our target, Milhouse. Look at that grouping. They couldn't ask for a better opportunity. There is an Alberto graffiti in the background. I think it's Bart's. Give me your milk so I can pour it on the plant. The bigger the splat, the harder to distench. I think I forgot my homework. I better go back home. Hehehe. Stay put, Milhouse. You don't want to miss this historical event. Hey, what are you kids doing there? Plant? Yikes. Top of the morning, officers. My good companion and I were just seeing if we could save this ailing plant. We thought we'd bring it to Apu since he's branched out into the plant business. Plant? Looked to me like you were gonna throw that back. Hand it over. That's not like any plant I ever smelled. We'll just see if this even is a plant. Come along, you two. Hey, Apu, what can you tell us about this plant? Why do you people persist in asking me questions for which I could possibly have no answers? Say, Apu, don't you sell plants now? Oh, yes. What was your question to which I should reply again? Oh my, such a stench has never violated my nose before. To be honest, Apu, it smells a lot like the incense you are always burning in here. What is it? Ay, caramba! Glom. Yeah! Whoa, I smell a story. Hey, I oughta sue somebody. Oh my, what to do? Did you not say this vicious donut eater belongs to the nasty little boy? Ploop. Oh. Did somebody say lawsuit? Gulp. Boy, are you in trouble, Bart. What's the scoop? Where did this exciting new plant come from? Psst, whisper, whisper. On the way to a run-of-the-mill meltdown story at the Springfield nuclear plant, I was fortunate enough to run across the following exciting story. Bart Simpson, a boy genius and horticulturist extraordinaire, introduced his latest success at Apu Nahasapimaypatilon's Quick-A-Mart and Plant Shop, an incredible donut-eating plant. Donuts. Grrr. Hey everybody, have you seen the news? I've got a swell new job. I sell donuts at Apu's for people to feed the plant at Lisa. Bart, you conscienceless betrayer! You told everyone that you created that plant. Relax, sis. I'm gonna cut you in on the action. Here, take some moolah. Grrr. Bart, I think you're missing the point. Lisa worked very hard at that project. You might appreciate how upset she is that you've taken all the credit for it. But Mom, it was practically dead until I poured Milhouse's milk on it and it ate some donuts. Perhaps I've been too quick to judge. Oftentimes, a simple accident can bring about the required breakthrough. Maybe Bart is deserving of his credit. I hope you'll forgive me, brother. I had given up on the project. You deserve any success you get from this endeavor. Gee, thanks, Lisa. I'll still give you a percentage. Oh, homie, isn't this sweet? Shh, my favorite commercial is on. When things seem queer, lay right back and drink Duff beer. The next day. Intense incense, but gosh, what an exciting plant. I've neverly everly seen anything like it. I hear and the crowds. 'Twas lucky I was able to walk away with this wee petunia. What's all this hullabaloo? I'm a busy man, Smithers. If there isn't around you need to run here, you'd best get on with it. I won't be long, sir. I only have to replace a fern. I came up one short yesterday. I'll come with you. I want to know what the ignorant citizens of Springfield find so dead blasted fascinating. Blue light special at S-Mart. Be smart, shop smart. That did the trick. What do you mean no more donuts? Business is booming, gentlemen. The customers enjoy feeding the giant plant donuts before purchasing their wonderful assortment of plants. It is quite an attraction. I should be receiving a new shipment of donuts at any moment. Pop, pop, pop. Phew, thank the heavens! But I'm so sorry to tell you I must reserve all of the donuts to be sold for feeding the big ugly monster plant. Are you insane, man? I like to purchase this monstrosity. Name your price, humble shop owner. I need more fodder for my compost heap. It's not for sale, Mr. Burns. How's that? Yeah. It's turned carnivorous. Carnivorous. Run for your lives. Shut up, man. Are you in trouble, Lisa? Shut up, Bart. Throw food for the beast must be fed. Look, we're saved. A Denny's donut delivery truck. A truckload of donuts should satisfy him. No, this madness must end. The donuts will be saved. Die, devil spawn, die! Blam, 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 dead! Oof. Oh my god. A job well done, man. Thanks for a hand in defeating the monster, Mr. Simpson. Yeah, you can be sure Springfield and all of its civilization will sleep well tonight. Donuts. The end. Oh, okay, it's time for a little review. It was interesting, but I did expect more action from a Treehouse of Horror story, because they're always filled with some action, I guess, but they only gave us like one page of action here, and the rest is basically not that exciting. Not that exciting for the first comic in the Treehouse of Horror series, but I did like it anyway. So let's continue. What else do we have here? I'm not disappointed, but it's not very exciting, to be honest. There are much more exciting Treehouse of Horror stories in the later issues. So here we have some cool costumes from Bart. Mr. Markerface, Doc Looseleaf, Man of Pulp, The Headless Geek, Professor Pantyhose, Walrus Man, Chompzilla, Phantom of the Video Arcade, The Man Who Could See His Eyelids, Vaselino, The Thing That Wouldn't Die, or I'm not sure. Cool ideas, especially The Man Who Could See His Eyelids. Okay, so the next comic is called Call Me Homer. Oh my, this looks exciting. Oh, come on, Grandpa, you don't expect me to believe you used to play with this. I did, it's true. With Bouvier family album. But what do they do? There's the rocket launcher. Where is the rocket launcher? They are made of wood and the wheels turn. I played with them. When your dad was your age, he played with them. Now you can play with them. Pfft. Yeah, right. These toys suck. Woohoo! I still fit the jacket I wore on my wedding night. Ho ho, dream on, Homer. Lisa, don't you think Daddy still looks sharp in his jacket? Oh, sorry, Dad. I was just looking through Mom's family album. This is really fascinating. Old photographs and news clippings. Did you know Mom's Uncle Herman was a hero? He rescued an entire family from a burning house. Bouvier saves the day. And our great-great-great-grandfather on the Bouvier side fought in the Civil War. How exciting. How romantic. Are there heroes like this hiding in a Simpson family tree as well? Some chivalry and adventure coursing through the Simpson blood? Oh, what's the use? There'll never be a hero on the Simpson side of the family, unless it suddenly becomes heroic to eat deep-fried fat. Deep-fried fat. Fat. Actually, there was one Simpson that was celebrated in song and story. Huh? It's true, your great-great-great-great-grandfather was an adventurer on the high seas. Wow, was he a pirate? A naval officer? Was he Popeye? No, he was a whaler. It was a long, long time ago in the old whaling port of Nantucket. Call me Ishmael. Wait a minute, our great-great-great-great-grandfather was Ishmael, the sailor who sailed the seven seas with the mad Captain Ahab in relentless pursuit of a great white whale Moby Dick. Of course not. Call me Homer. It all started one day after a particularly good harvest of whales. Your great-great-great-great-grandfather Homer was in... Honestly, I'm kind of bored. At this point, I'm kind of bored. I don't give a shit, to be honest, about this adventurer. I want to see like the horror or something, something more exciting. These are just regular stories. I don't understand this. I'm just gonna skip it. Strange. Okay, let's give another one a shot. Bart people. Ah, ick, cat girl. I like this airport setup. Cool. No, guys, it's me. Lisa? I bought these masks. Here, Bart, I got you an itchy and candy for everyone. You gave us quite a fright, Lisa. For reals? Just, just a cat mask? Gave them a fright? What the frick? Nonsense, Marge. I recognized our little girl immediately. Yo, cat bench. Give your brother a hug too, Lisa. We've all missed you while you've been gone. The jazz workshop in Capital City was only a week. It's not like I've spent my life in France and I'm arriving in the country for the first time or anything. I missed you anyway, Liz. I've begun to realize how alike we are. How very, very alike. Mom, Bart's being creepy. Bart, you're acting like a Coney Island lounge lizard. Stop scaring your sister. Oh, my child, you're one of us. Brown 92. Brown! And you call me creepy? Way to go attracting the airport weirdos, Lisa. Lisa, I guess he feels we're part of the same big family because we're both Brown supporters. Later. It's funny, Maggie, I was only gone a week, and yet since returning to Springfield, everything feels so strange. Okay. Oh my god, so much. So much to read. This is quite boring. But okay, I'm kind of intrigued by this. Everything feels so strange, quote. School the next day. Alright, class, due to municipal budget belt tightening caused by expensive high profile trials, the second, third, and fourth grades have all been combined. You'll receive 1/3 of education you weren't paying attention to anyway and be on the streets before you turn 16. Your new history project starts today. I'll be splitting you up into boy-girl groups of two. You'll be simultaneously learning about the Ottoman Empire while encountering the first savage psychological knife wounds, the shallow void of emotional indifference, and the dizzying tragedy that comes with any form of male-female interplay. Quite funny. Miss Crabapple, no Bart, your theory of spontaneous asexual reproduction that would allow you to be both male and female in one being does not carry the water with me that it once did. But Miss Crabapple, and in light of your recent grades, your other theory that you are a moody, Byronic loner who handles his art and his study best on his own doesn't work for me either. Loner. No, Miss Crabapple, I just wanted to ask if I could team up with Lisa. Not in my classroom, Simpson. Your sister's grades are too good to risk sullying them with your contaminating sloth. Lisa, you and Milhouse will work together. Yes, Miss Crabapple. You'll pay for this, Milhouse. You'll pay. I can't understand. How can that be exciting to kids, honestly? Treehouse of Horror should be all about excitement. So much dialogues. But okay. So the movie Victor Mature. So the movie. So Bart, what part should we begin reading first? The Fall of Abyssinia. So the movie Victor Mature. Boy, what an actor. Read the comic Babe, Radioactive Man battles Suleiman, time travel story, then Titan meets Turk. We should work Bard, this is important. Great art by Morty Man before they switched inkers on him. I'm gonna cut and run, places to be, people to do. No Bard, this grade is our combined study, you flunk, I flunk. Flunk schmunk, c'est la vie, ma belle. I'll go downstairs and get cookies and milk, will you stay then? Mere finger food can't buy Bart Simpson, never. Got any ice cream? 2 scoops coming up. I'll be back in a minute. Just stay here. Just stay there. Truth be told, I'm feeling kind of weird. Sick. I guess it's true. Everything I've been told is true about me. Minutes later. Here we are, Bart. I. Wow. I like how the ice cream is drawn. Cool. Wow, what's that? A panther, Daddy? It must have eaten Bart. Yeek. Look out, he has no flea collar. Row, freeze, panther. Hold it right there. Lou will cover you over here by the car. Go and put the cuffs on that thing. Oh no, dearie me, not again. I'm cursed. I left my homeland to escape the claws of a tiger upon my sunscreen, and yet here in the home of jolly Uncle Sammy I'm still most violently assailed by a feline. And may a thousand curses rain down on my cousin Parag Patel for selling me substandard canvas in the first place. Later. Send the panther to the zoo. I gotta deliver a rabbit to the school petting zoo, then I'll take the cat to the big zoo in capital city. Even later. Molly Bunny, you brought it. Yeah, in the crate on the left. His left or my left? Hope. And there's no mistaking a rabbit for a panther. A dozen rejected carrots later. Yanni taming rabbit, UV savage beastie taming in the old Hibernian way, oh old. Prepare for wrestling, you black-hearted, black-furred, spore and sniffer. Wow. Ay, caramba. I gotta get home. Oh my god. And I've got no clothes. This is going to require all the fabled Simpson stealth. I'm also not interested at all. Maybe I'm just too old for this comic, but it's boring. I still say it's raw, my special little guy caged up like an animal. But mom, there is no other way of looking at it. Bart is an animal. What the fuck? All Bart does now is snarl, eat, and sleep. It is just not right. Nonsense, Marge. That's all the young Hillian did when he was human. Goodbye, Bart. I'll come back tomorrow with more giblets. Purr. Now let's have an end to all this panther business. Bart stays at the zoo and Lisa cured herself. So that should be an end to it, right? I hope so, Mom. I hope so. What a boring story. What a boring comic. Lisa was also a panther, I guess. I don't understand. I don't understand. It's very boring. Why did he say in the beginning that they're so similar? Said he's creepy. Why is she a panther? Why is he a panther? After coming from itchy and scratchy place. This just doesn't make any sense to me, and it's so boring. Okay, so... Oh, that's cool. Oh, I love it. Cool costumes. Yeah, you can cut them and put them on Bart. Cool. Oh, that's it. Oh, thankfully, yeah, because it was very boring. My review of this first issue of Treehouse of Horror, boring. Again, maybe I'm just too old for it. I don't know. But there was not, like, the first story was okay, but still. Um, if you have another opinion, you can share it in the comment section. If you like this video, please leave a like. I'm not biased in any way against Simpsons. I think that there are some great comics about them, but this one just didn't make it, didn't cut it for me. Okay, so thanks for watching and bye bye.